Morning. So today I'm getting out into the garden extra early to see if we've got any crops ready to harvest. All right, let's get into it. Look at this cucumber grown in the green stalk. Cucumber from the garden. Looks like we've got one itty bitty strawberry down here. Looks like there's already some more cucumbers trying to grow here. That's exciting. This guy up here. Oh, this is really interesting. Here I planted potatoes and also beans, and this looks like neither. I have no idea what this fruit is. Well, I guess we'll wait and see what the harvest is. Look how many beans we've got on this plant. I'll have to go back and look at my garden video where I planted these. I think these are black beans, but I can't remember if these are black beans that I should leave on until they dry, or if these are intended to be green beans and eaten fresh. So I just have to check that. Alright, I can see some tomatoes starting to blush. I'm gonna grab these guys. Because we do have an issue with critters, I'm going to grab these as soon as they start to blush and let them ripen inside. Got a lovely bell pepper here. And a bunch of basil. It's on the smaller side, but it looks like it could be ready. My tomato. Okay, I see some things that need some pruning, so I'm going to go grab some pruners real quick. Alright. I've got some leaves that are showing some signs of, I don't know if this is disease or what, but I'm just going to take the bad leaves off. Hope that it doesn't spread. Alright, there's one more pepper here that I'm going to leave and let it get a little bit bigger. But I will take, look at this, it's a raspberry. The raspberry is already coming up from this side into this bed here. Okay, and even though this smells great, I'm going to really trim back my basil so that it hopefully will grow out and bush out a little bit more and to prevent flowering, because the flowers, although flowers can be really good for pollination. Look at how massive and wild this green stalk situation has gotten. So beautiful. Chipmunks are scurrying across the back fence. Okay. See if there's anything down here in the squash. Okay, so I can see that the winter squash has grown over the fence and it's trying to take root. It looks like, well, something is starting here, potentially the beginnings of a pumpkin or a squash. Look at this. We got the beginning of an ear of corn here. The little insect friend hanging out. Some beans growing. Looking so healthy in here. Another head of corn here, and another ear of corn here, and there, and there. Right there, I'm seeing something. Oh, look at that little zucchini. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave that another day or two. Let that get a little bit bigger. Corn back here is doing really nicely. This is the one that I just transplanted a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. It's already doubled in size. A little bit of the zucchini, you can see right here, that I'm just going to leave for another day or so. I'm going to cut back these peas finally so that I can start some new peas. See, all of our big tomatoes have just started. We got cherry tomatoes coming in, but the big tomatoes are just getting started. Leaves out of here that are not doing particularly well. Yeah, that looks much better. There's a lot more airflow through the bottom of the plant, which is going to help us to stave off disease issues. Look how amazing our sunflowers do. So strong and tall. Pumpkin, or what is this? Cucumber is climbing it. Everybody in here is just living their best life. Oh, look at this. This looks like a little fruit of our pumpkin. See if I can convince it to grow slightly different direction. I feel like it needs to rest on the ground. But while we're in here, let's harvest some of this kale. Alright, not a bad harvest. We got some basil, a couple peppers, some tomatoes, and a bunch of kale. We can use this in some salads today and get started with planting for our fall harvest. One of my favorite morning chores is watering, which I don't get to do as often as I'd like because I'm always on the run to go to work. But when I can, having a nice slow morning just watering my plants is one of the best things.
Let me know in the comments below, what does your slow morning routine look like? If you had that ideal situation where you had a few extra minutes to enjoy the morning, how do you like to treat yourself? I love to spend my extra minutes out in the garden when I have them. Thanks so much for taking your time to enjoy this slow morning in the garden with me, harvesting and enjoying the sunrise. If you would like to see another one of my gardening videos, I can share the video where I started seeds for my fall garden for you to enjoy until my next upload.
There you go. Just your shovel.
Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Oh, thank you. I needed that. That's perfect. Yay! Yay! We planted the flowers.